In this video, we learning about what is biopharmaceutical, its type, process of development, benefits and uses of biopharmaceutical in market.
What is mean by biopharmaceutical?
Biopharmaceutical are a class of drugs produced through biological processes using living organisms, cells or biological system. They are distinct from a traditional chemical-based pharmaceutical and include various products like vaccine, monoclonal antibodies, recombinant proteins, gene therapies and cell-based therapies. Difference between pharmaceutical and biopharmaceutical. The main difference comes down to product manufacturing. Biopharmaceutical products are manufactured in living organisms, include white blood cells or bacteria. On the flip side, pharmaceutical products are manufactured using chemical-based processes. Types of biopharmaceutical. Types of biopharmaceutical. Biopharmaceutical represent an ever-growing component of the pharmaceutical market. Examples include growth factors, recombinant proteins, monoclonal antibodies, cell-based therapies, vaccine, gene therapies, monoclonal antibodies. What is process development for biopharmaceutical? Biopharma process development comprises the activities that help you create a series of steps to produce biomolecule, a monoclonal antibody, recombinant protein, viral vector or other product that comes from biological origin. Bioprocess development is often divided into upstream process and downstream process development. Those activities must be combined with the right analytical so you can accurately measure what you identified as your product critical quality attribute as you develop and refine your processes. Process development activities will vary by your type of biomolecule as well as the stage of the drug development process you are in, preclinical, early clinical or late clinical. Regulatory requirements will guide many of these activities. At early stage of drug development, you will develop a process that is good enough to meet the needs of that stage. However, it's important to keep the end of goal in mind. Ultimately, you will need a process that translates to manufacturing environment, one that is easy to scale up throughout clinical trials and to the market. By the time you reach phase 3 in the drug development process, good enough is not sufficient. Instead, you will switch your focus to marketing and making sure you have a robust upstream and downstream processes that delivers a high yield and high productivity. Also, your process must be cost effective and reproducible. Uses of biopharmaceutical. Uses of biopharmaceutical include the manufacture of vaccines, blood and blood components, allergenics that treat allergies, body, cell and tissues, living cell used in the cell therapies, gene therapies and recombinant therapy proteins. Biopharma companies already use microbial cells such as recombinant E. coli to treat effective vaccines. They can also treat and create a variety of biopharmaceutical by cultivating mammalian cell line in regulated by a good manufacturing practice and regulatory agencies. Benefits of biopharmaceutical. Unlike many traditional medications that have a chemical structure not found in the human body, biopharmaceutical drugs are structurally the same as the human compounds. This structural similarity gives biopharmaceuticals the potential to cure disease rather than the merely treat symptoms. Biopharmaceuticals also present fewer side effects because of their specificity, unlike conventional drugs that affect multiple symptoms. Hairpin, an anticoagulant blood thinner that prevents the formation of blood clots, act as a several site within the clotting system. For example, while administering biopharma clotting factors can correct a problem occurring at a specific point in the clotting system. Biopharma is changing how doctors treat diabetes, cancer and other diseases because it allows clinical and tailored treatment to the specific medical problems experienced by each patient. Biotechnology allows researchers to use cell fusion, DNA recombinant technology and other technology to modify treatments specifically for individual disease.